so this is what we're going to be having for either lunch or for dinner. Well, if I make it for lunch, it's going to last for dinner as well. 2 days at least. This is a, what is this? I believe a 2-pound. Trying to, yes, 2-pound ground beef chuck. So love to get these. Sit still. Love to get these. They stretch out more. They're not that too bad of a price. They are between $6 and $7. My son gets these at his job, so that's a blessing and a plus as it is. He also carries the pasta sauce, and I got that from Walmart. These are the noodles also. And then I'm back here. I have oregano, the rest of my garlic and onion powder, which I desperately need to refill on all of my seasonings. I have just a little bit of basil left, and I'm also, because it is a larger thing of hamburger, putting the buttery burger blend, which is so good. And I'm still missing some onions I would add to my spaghetti, and also oh goodness, onions, and then also black pepper. But we're gonna make do with what we do on this channel. That's just how we do it over here. So let's go ahead and start this day off. I usually drink 2 cups of coffee if needed, but I do try to start out my mornings with a cup of coffee, and I just make the water because I have instant tea at this moment. So hey guys, I just wanted to come on. I am taking a break, trying to stay warm. I have my heat cranked up to 76. I had to put one of my thicker, like winter throw blankets up to this window in here in the living room. It is 4 degrees outside, very, very cold in here. Of course, you guys know the windows and stuff have drafts, so we can feel the wind. I did try to put caulking around there. It's just not working. We're just trying to stay warm. The kiddos are still asleep. I'm cuddled up here on the couch, but yeah, we will continue the video as soon as it gets a little bit warmer. Hopefully it does, but stay warm, stay safe, you guys, and yeah, we'll get back into this video once I get warmed up. Hey guys, I came in the pantry. Before I show you guys, don't judge. Well, it's not no fault of mine. It is because this apartment is old, and yeah, things happen. But I'm about to show you guys, I was going to show you guys more of the snow because it's snowing right now. I'm still going to, but there's ice inside of my window, so I'm going to show you guys that. And I have my little putty knife scraper. I'm going to try to go gently because this is a 1-pane window and I don't want to break it, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you guys my reality. Yeah, I'm going to really show you guys what it looks like inside my home. All right, let me show you guys. All right, so here is the inside of the window, and I was trying to scrape it off. See, you guys can see, it fell off my finger. I'm not sure if I'm even going to mess with it because I do not want to break the window. That would be terrible, but here's my reality, you guys. Another thing we were supposed to do today was go get my daughter's ID. So everyone, you know, well, my son's already working, but for myself and for her to go out and start looking for a part-time job for myself and a full-time job for herself. But I don't know, I might go ahead and take the full-time as well. But that's going to be put on hold because the weather is getting really bad down here and we're just not going to chance anything. Plus, you guys know we don't have transportation. And I'm not sure if the taxis or the Ubers and Lyfts and all that is still out and about. But we are going to get started on putting the labels on my canisters. All of my canisters that I have, and I think it's about maybe 5 or 6 of them. When I do make it to Walmart, I will be picking up at least 2 more of the large glass canisters, the one for about $7, and then 2 more of the smaller ones that I got for my sugar and my black eyed peas. I want to get some to put some rice in, and also whatever else I can put in there. But I really like those because they are very tight sealed top on them. But yeah, let's go ahead and start doing this and then continue with the day. All right, it's not much, but before we get started on putting labels on all my canisters that I have, there was some things that I took out of this cabinet on the left side of my kitchen, and I'm going to be checking the expiration dates. I have a lot of things to buy and replace, but that is okay though. I don't want anything that's bad in my home now. So we're going to do that. The container that the things are in, I'm going to be opening the big box of the crackers, just like crackers that you eat with chili or something like that, and then put those in that container. Basically, when I get finished with my organization for my kitchen and the rest of the pantry, I just want everything to be in containers, glass containers, or mason jars, preferably those. They keep everything fresh for a long time. And then, yeah, that's going to be it. I don't want really anything singled out, not unless I absolutely have to. Like canned goods, I really can't do anything about those. But they are, all those are at the very top level of my cabinet. Then the middle part of the cabinet just has like dips and stuff, macaroni and cheese and things like that. The bottom part is just miscellaneous things. Basically, this cabinet, I'll turn around and show you guys in a minute so you know what I'm talking about, just has any and everything in there, but there's a certain way that I want that. The other cabinets, the middle part of the stove, it has nothing but my pastas, and they're all still in their boxes, and some are like packages like the spaghetti, what I'm cooking for dinner tonight. This cabinet right here, don't mind those. This one has all of our medicine and stuff in it, and let me turn you guys around real quick. This cabinet to your left in front of you, the large one, it has nothing but my dishware. Up here, I just put a few days ago, actually it's been about a week ago, I did a video on that, but I was just putting all of my Scentsy warmers and wax melts and stuff like that in there, just to kind of not really hide out of sight, out of mind things, but just make sure everything in my home has a place. If not, like I said before, it's going to go. Now, this is the cabinet that I'm going to be working on, needing to buy a lot more of my canisters and things like that to put things in. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this is it. This is just a few little things that I want to go ahead and check real quick. I did see one of the apple cider. We needed that long time ago. Never end up using it. So we're just going to check the dates, and I'm pretty sure most of these things, besides the barbecue sauce, it still should be good, but I believe everything else is gone. So let's go ahead and check it, and if it's expired, we'll put everything to the side because I still have some seasonings on the other side that I'm going to go through as well. I know this one was expired because I looked at this already. So that's got to go. I'm sure this one is as old as the bottle looks. Well, no, not really. It says May 2025. So, and we have the caramel syrup. And this is August 18th, 2024. That's old. We haven't even opened and used this, and I really wanted to. That's why I bought it, because it's got less sodium. Let me see the date. March 18th, 2025. So we have a few weeks to use this. I know this is good. Yeah, March 4th, 2026. This is probably old. 6th, 2024. And then this large thing, we bought all these from Walmart, I believe. This one Walmart or Family Dollar. And everything's settled at the bottom. It doesn't have a date on there, but okay, March 14th, oh, 2029. So this lasts a long time. So this is still good. And then this is just vinegar in my oil bottle that I got from Dollar Tree. So I'll put these over on the seasoning rack. And I'm just going to add my blender so I'll be able to find it in here. And now I'll put this up underneath the sink. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in here so I know exactly where it's at. Down here on this part of the shelf. So these are good. This is what I'm using for dinner. These three, I'm going to dump this down the sink, but these are going in the trash. I probably should have just threw that whole bottle of applesauce in the jar because now my whole kitchen smells like that apple cider. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so now we're going over here. Don't mind those dishes. We're going to get those done too. But this is everything that I took off my seasoning rack. And I started checking and decluttering the seasonings because these three in front of you, they're expired. They've been expired for 3 years, you guys, since 2022. So we are going to get these put up, label all of these. I even got the rest of my coffee that my son brought home from his job. And there's a little jar. I have to remind myself when I go to Dollar Tree to grab a few more of these jars because I really do like using these. They do come in handy. And then, yeah, this is going to be it. The things that I took from over on the other side of the cabinet. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so before I get started, I went ahead and grabbed these summer placemats, but I'm using them for spring just to put some color in my kitchen. And I think it would decorate this seasoning rack even more. We'll start with the smaller one and go ahead and get this in here. I'm trying to fit the size and see. Okay, so it's too long. Hold on. It's not going to be perfect. I'm not trying to get perfect. I just want to put this in here. You know, this will also stop in case something spills and stuff like that. I should wipe the top of those off. But this is my wax warmer that I will be plugging in and putting on the very top of this shelf. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set in here. Well, let me do that first. Already on. Okay. Does it seem like it's off? If I put, oh, one of these little black things back there is missing. Okay, so now here's the bottom one. So now we'll just start putting the things that I got out. Since they're taller, they're not going to fit at the bottom. I have to put them right here. Actually, the barbecue sauce should have went in the cabinet, but that's okay though. We got the soy sauce. The A1 sauce. And then the apple vinegar. I'm not Not sure if this is even going to fit. I think I'll put this back in the cabinet. It's just too big to go over here. We got that so far. I'm going to put my salt in my pepper container, even though I don't have any pepper, right there. That reminds me, I need to fill that up with pepper. Let's start putting a few. These are all expired, every last one of these. This was the Southwest Chipotle Dash and both of the Mrs. Dash lemon pepper. We actually didn't even get a chance to use any of these. So these gotta go. Alright, so we're almost out of this. I'll put the big ones in the back. And they're not gonna be in any particular order because I basically have, what, 7 or 8 seasoning bottles, and that's it. So it's time to go shopping and really get everything that I need. And I think the best place to get all my seasonings right now for a lower price would be Dollar Tree. And that's it. And you guys know, if you have been watching on my channel or subscribed, this thing was completely full. Now this is all that we have left, except for these few things. I don't have any containers for my seasoning, salt, or baking soda, and that's what I wanted to fill up today, but I'll just wait. So I'll put these back here, and they will be labeled as well once I get that. Now these, you guys able to see? Okay, these 3 are the organic Italian seasoning, parsley flakes, and ground cinnamon. I'm going to be adding these down here at the bottom of this shelf. And I just have 2 more containers, and they're over there. I'm using those for dinner, what we're having for dinner, and they'll just go up here. So that's everything that I need to do on this side. Say good morning. This is Cheddar, you guys. Cheddar, say hi. He does this, you guys, I promise you, every time I put the phone on him. Cheddar. 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 Say hi. He's so handsome. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys, I've had this shirt maybe a couple years now. And if you guys have heard of a clothing store named Cato's, it already has the pre-made hole right here and in my sleeve. I really like it. It's comfortable for a lady my size. So yeah, that's a good store that I go and shop at to get my clothing, and also the jeans fit as well. I like how it is thick at the bottom. Yeah, but just wanted to show you guys that in case you was wondering what my shirt says. And also my son got me this necklace for Christmas, and it's got mom down across. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I wear it every day. I do not take it off. So let's get back to the video. All right, we're going to start just filling, it's not too much in here, this coffee into this small container, and then put this back over on my coffee bar station. I need a funnel, but hopefully it doesn't make a mess. And I think I showed you guys this a long time ago, but it has like that little fresh seal inside, which is good. The coffee does come out fresh. What I'm going to do is cut this bag down with some scissors so it won't be that tall to make a mess. Yeah. I think this will be a little bit easier to do. Yeah. All right, we did it. Just a little bit got on the counter, but not as much as it probably would if I would have just poured it from the bigger part of the bag. So this way, okay, so the chili also needs to be put in a container, but right now I don't have one for that, so these will go over there as well. So the first thing I want to do is write on these labels. I have 6, and this is 6. Couldn't find my smaller Sharpie pen. Kashira had it. Don't know what she did with it, but we'll use this jumbo size one. Okay. Flour. I like the way this writes. We got flour, we have tea, and pancake mix. I'll just put pancake. And then we have oatmeal, sugar, and black-eyed peas. How am I going to spell that out? That's good enough. Okay, so for right now, that's what we have. So I know for sure I'm going to need a container for my malto meal, my cream of wheat, and also my grits. Large one like this, because when hard times come, you guys, we have to make sure that we have something to put in our bellies. So definitely containers for that. I'm also needing containers for rice as well. So I will be making a list before I go to the store and go to the seasoning section and the food section first, just to make sure I get everything that we truly really need. And I'm not sure where. These are the smaller jars. I was talking about getting these at Walmart. They was $4 each, so at the time I just grabbed 2. I want to get at least 2 more and 3 of these, so I can have 6. This is an older container. I had found this, you guys, at Family Dollar years ago, and I was so excited. It was only for $5. So let's go ahead and get this on there. Make sure this doesn't rub off. Okay, we're good. So since the front, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. I guess on the top. It's different, but I'm going to go ahead and put it on the top. Because these are stackable, I stack these in my pantry on the shelf. So if you take something off, you'll be able to see. So I think that will work, putting the label on that on the top. And I'm not trying to be fancy with my labels and nothing like that. This is just so we can know. So those 2 are done. This is a pretty easy process. My oatmeal, I'm going to stick that on the side because these face forward. So we have it like that. That don't look too bad. This is the flour. Okay. And we have pancake mix. And I'm labeling these because these are what I'm going to be continuing to use these jars for. I don't want to put anything else in them. So that's why I will be buying lots more containers and stuff for certain items, because when I put that item in there, that's what's going to stay in there. So this is tea, and I have a mixture of tea that you boil on the stove. I also have some Lipton iced tea. I just put all the teas that I have bought, it was 3 boxes, in here together. So that's it. Let's go ahead and place them. We'll be finished with that and then get these dishes done, and that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you are new, please consider to subscribe. We have a lot more content coming in 2025, just different areas of my life, different areas of my home that I will be showing you guys and sharing it with you. So let's go ahead and get this done. This is how it is. The oatmeal's on your left, pancake mix. I wanted to put, you know, breakfast food at the top. I put that little leaf tray right there. Of course, you guys know I need to do dishes, so a few of my coffee cups are not cleaned. Now down here at the bottom, which is going to be, okay, my plan for the bottom part shelf, I want to get more of these stackables, and even if they don't look like that, if I can find some at Dollar Tree, that's perfectly fine. I want to put a whole bunch of those down there, and that way that will bring at least room to go on this shelf for a couple more, maybe just one of the larger containers. But anyway, either way it goes, this shelf is going to be designated to all of my containers for everything that I need to put in here. And that's it. So, alright, you guys, this is what we're getting today. Some more snow. It's already a few inches on the porch, and it is bone cold. Hey, Toby man. All right, you guys, this is the last thing that I will be doing on this video. We are going to be hanging this plant right in front of you on, I don't even know the right names of it. I remember growing up and my mom used to have long ones in the doorways. But that's going back up here in this kitchen window right up there. I gotta find the little hanker thing that it was on. But I also wanted to show you guys the dishes are completely finished. We are done. So this is going to be my last step for my kitchen reset, just to get everything in order, to get everything decluttered and clean and organized. It felt so good, even though it wasn't that much to do, but a little goes a long way. So let's go ahead and get started doing this. All right, you guys, and just like that, we are finished with this kitchen reset. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you are new and you came across my channel, and if you love the content that you are shown on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I would truly love to have you over here. Join us on this beautiful journey of not only my 2-bedroom small apartment, but also my life as well. So until the next time, take care. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And also make sure your post notification bell is on so every time I upload, you guys will not miss a video. Before I get off here, I just want to say, please continue to stay warm and stay safe if you're dealing with bad weather like we are here in Kansas. Take care, you guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.